Our first question is to circle the steepest wave. Are both the amplitude and wavelength big? Are they both small, or is one big and one small? So the correct answer is that we will maximize the skinniness of our wave when it has a large amplitude and a small wavelength. I highly recommend that you check out my video in the description or go into the relationship between amplitude and wavelength as it pertains to the shape of the wave. A node on the wave has a slope of -5. What is its vertical displacement? Is it 0, positive amplitude, negative amplitude, or do we need more information to answer this question? So the correct answer is 0 displacement. This node has no vertical displacement. So we have three types of nodes based on their displacement. We have peaks, we have troughs, and we have 0 displacement nodes. Always, 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 the slope of these top and bottom nodes is 0, which means that if we have a node that doesn't have a 0 slope, it must be a 0 displacement node. There's a video in the description that covers what determines the slope of these 0 displacement nodes. Number 3, what variable is wavelength proportional to? Cycle, frequency, amplitude, or period? The correct answer is period. These two terms are directly proportional to each other. Because propagation speed is a constant, wavelength divided by period equals the exact same thing every time. This means that in order to keep this fraction constant, when one of these two terms increases, so does the other, and when one term decreases, the other decreases. I also have a video in the description on the numerical relationships between some of the most important wave variables. Number 4, we need to determine the possible slopes that our node G could be. We know that it can't be a slope of 0 because that's exclusively reserved to the peaks and troughs. We also know that it can't be -4 because this is clearly a positive slope as the wave is increasing at this point. The correct answer is B and D, because we know our slope is positive, but we don't know exactly how positive, and we don't have enough information to make an assessment between B or D. Circle the odd term out dealing with light waves. We've got propagation speed, amplitude, and wavelength. The correct answer is propagation speed. Very simply, because unlike amplitude and wavelength, which are variables, propagation speed is a constant.